Tonight, Harrison's political career is finished.
Is it true that the police are using computers to destroy him?
2 men, 2 computers going at it, mano a mano.
Is that guy attacking our savings account?
Please, they're ruining my life.
You know, I have a flair for this sort of thing.
Listen, you guys, I would really love not to go to prison, okay?
You're a fun guy.
I want this guy.
Are you crazy? I got an itchy finger and a hair trigger, amigos.
And so with the blistering heat wave forecast to continue another week or more, county firefighters are predicting still another rash of canyon fires. Homeowners in the hills and outlying areas are encouraged to contact fire prevention authorities for information on how to best protect lives and property. And I'm afraid it doesn't look too good for many of our TV6 viewers, Cheryl.
It sure doesn't, and with the unusually light rainfall we had in Southern California this year, everything is really dry out there. And what a shame we have to pay such a high price for the lush foliage we've come to enjoy in California.
I think, however, we should all be very proud of the fine work that our city and county officials are doing in dealing with these problems.
Absolutely. But when it comes to local government, however, things never seem to go smoothly for long. Southern California political observers will be interested to know that City Councilman Edgar Harrison is embroiled in yet another controversy. Pamela Owen of our own TV6 investigations team has the story.
It was just 1 month ago that embattled Councilman Edgar Harrison narrowly defeated a bitter recall election, stemming from allegations of vote fraud and misappropriation of campaign funds. Today, high-ranking banking sources are saying that Harrison has defaulted on personal loans totaling more than $200,000.
I have no comment tonight. No comment. No, I am not losing my home. No, that's a lie. I've never missed a mortgage payment in my life. So some people would like to see me ruin myself, of course, but it's like some kind of a conspiracy. As soon as I beat a recall vote, these unexplained things begin to happen to me, like unpaid parking tickets turning up in the police computer overnight, and then I get utility bills for thousands of dollars, and now the banks are saying that they have no record of my mortgage payments. Now that's not paranoia. No, that's I've been in politics long enough to know dirty tricks when I see them.
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Oh, I sure as hell have. And I'm here to assert to everyone in the city that behind all of this is our police department, who is determined to remove me as the opposition to their right-wing mentality. Now, thank you very much, and I'm going to prove that.
Councilman, are you denying this? Please, are we possible to get in trouble?
I'm telling you, Nick, the Riptide can't take too many more shootouts. Do you know how many times I've had to fix this tow rail?
Well, you gotta try looking at the Mimi sometime. There's hardly any chopper left. It's just one big patch flying around this guy.
I think that looks pretty good. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think the next time we ought to tell the bad guys they shoot up our stuff, they're going to have to fix it themselves.
Let me move this, will you?
Yeah.
I tell you, an extra pair of hands would be pretty nice. Yep. When's Murray supposed to get finished over there?
You know, don't hold your breath. I think he's been interviewed by half the TV stations in town. You know how he gets when there's cameras around. What do you think?
I think putty. I guess that Ed Harrison story has made Murray a computer celebrity all over again, huh?
That probably means we'll be getting calls from those wacko amateur inventors again.
What about the computer magazines wanting interviews with him?
And hustlers would rip off investment ideas we're going to have to talk him out of?
The video game group he's hanging around. You remember those 2 creeps from Fresno who followed us around for 3 weeks?
I say we knock him unconscious and drag him out of there before it's too late.
I'll bring the hammer.
No. Come on.
McBride. I just wanted you to know that the former Speaker of the House just committed suicide.
He won't be running for the United States Senate, then?
Keep up the good work.
Dr. Basinski, you've been quite vocal in the local media about the Ed Harrison case. Why?
Well, Pamela, I feel that it is my responsibility as a citizen to express my outrage that somewhere in this fine city there is a mind, a brilliant mind, a mind nurtured in mathematics and computer sciences, and a colleague who is using their knowledge and turning it into a travesty of a sham, of a mockery, to use this unscrupulous behavior and turn their sacred sheepskin.
He's off and running. Still with the edge even from Murray.
Harrison's allegations are true, that the police are using computers to destroy him.
I think that that's possible. However, computer crimes are very difficult to pull off. You see, in computers, the tragedy is that their usage has grown faster than the safeguards to control their misuse. Do you understand? I believe it was Herodotus who said in 400 BC, of all of man's miseries, the bitterest is...
And so the debate over Ed Harrison's political battles continue. Is there a police conspiracy to destroy him? We've been talking with eminent computer scientist Dr. Murray Basinski at King Harbor. This is Pamela Owens, TV6 Investigations. Well, Dr. Basinski, it went, well.
Well?
Yeah.
Do you think it went well? Really, do you mean that? Because if you mean that, I have an excellent idea for a documentary about tropical fish.
Hey, Murray, you all finished?
Oh, yeah, I was just telling Pamela about my idea for a documentary on tropical fish.
Pamela?
Yeah, I'll introduce you. She's the nice young woman who just interviewed me. She said it went well, too. The interview, I mean.
I'm sure it did, Murray. Come on, let's go.
You know, I have a flair for this sort of thing, I think.
Look, Murray, we'll walk you home before Walter Cronkite shows up, okay?
We're talking about Ed Harrison, okay? And Nick and I have lived here a lot longer than you have. Believe me, there may be a reason why the headlines are not so flattering about this guy. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Look, Murray, the guy is a slime, okay? Now, what we're trying to say is that, well, we'd hate to see you make a fool out of yourself defending somebody like this on television, that's all.
Look, Nick, I happen to be well aware of Ed Harrison's reputation. You know, I didn't just exactly fall off the turnip truck.
Wait, Murray, don't take it personally. Now, all we're saying about Harrison is that with a guy like that, we can believe that he'd welsh on his debts, fix a few votes, stuff like that, and blame it on his rivals.
Leaving you looking a little used, you understand?
Oh, wow. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, what if Harrison turns out to be a slimeball, and here I am blabbering on television about the injustices of computer crime and all of that? How humiliating. I mean, I'd never be able to look anybody in the face again.
Well. Here he is in person, Mr. Wizard himself.
Got to know that was going to happen.
Something we can do for you, Lieutenant?
No, I just came by to tell Dr. Basinski that I saw him on TV.
What you mean, Lieutenant, is you came by to have a little merriment at my expense. Well, listen, if you came to gloat, you can just forget about it.
Damn it, Basinski, I didn't come to gloat. I came to tell you I thought you were great.
You what?
Just kidding, Murray.
Lieutenant, you feeling all right?
Well, I'll tell you how good I'm feeling. I have $1,000 cold cash here to hire you three to prove that he's right.
Somehow I never figured on this. You asking us to work for you.
I think we put money on that one time, didn't we?
Lieutenant, what is so important about Harrison to you? I mean, is he a friend of yours?
Actually, I've never even met the man, Alan. But for days he's been saying the cops are responsible for his coming down on his computer stuff. Well, if there's a cop involved, I want him.
Yeah, but I don't understand, Lieutenant. Why us? I mean, aren't there internal police mechanisms to handle this sort of thing?
Well, sure, but think about it for a minute. If it is cops, or one cop, and they're after a big-time city councilman, how high is the cop?
I don't know, Lieutenant. You know, this is a tough one. Having you come to us like this, I mean, that's pretty hard to swallow.
Maybe it's hard for me, too. I'm not going to beg you. That's what you're waiting for. I mean, if anybody in this harbor finds out that I came to you dummies, I'll never live it down. Well, I got $1,000 cash from the department. Take it or leave it.
Well, I think we're going to have to talk this one over, you know, confer about it.
Hey, take your time. I know we haven't exactly been kissing cousins. You know, actually, when I think about it, Basinski just may not be smart enough to crack this case. I mean, whoever this is that's doing this to Harrison, he's damn good at the computer.
You know, guys, he's making an excellent point.
Oh, Murray.
No. I mean, if there really is somebody out there trying to injure Ed Harrison using computer technology, he's extremely knowledgeable. Now, I may be the only guy who has the chance of catching him.
Oh, now, come on now, Murray. Murray, look, think about what
you got to think about it.
Think about...
Count me in, Lieutenant. It's the right thing to do.
You bet it is.
Murray, I can't believe you. You've got us working for Quinlan. What were you thinking of?
Well, I was trying to help.
All right, you gotta admit, it's a little bit bizarre working for Quinlan.
All right, I admit that, guys. But consider it this way, okay? I mean, Lieutenant Quinlan might be paying us, but our real client is actually Ed Harrison. He's the man in trouble, right?
Well, look, what about all the lousy stuff that Quinlan's done to us? Have you forgotten about that?
Well, what about Ed Harrison, Nick?
No.
I mean, what about him? I mean, what if it turned out that you were wrong about it before, and he's just a much maligned man who has a perfectly reasonable explanation for all the horrible things that were said about him? What about that?
He's got a point, Nick.
All right. Okay, I'll give the guy a chance.
What a mess. Look at this. Somebody got here before us, you know?
Well, that's for sure.
Cody, check over there.
Hey, guys, come here.
You got here too late.
Is he dead?
Dead drunk, Murray.
He must have taken a bath in this stuff.
Oh, poor man.
That's all part of the Harrison charm. Come on, wake up. Let's do it. Come on, wake up. Councilman, come on. We just want to...
Who the hell are you?
Come on, come on.
Friends, Councilman, we're private.
Get out! Leave me alone! Whoa! I don't need anything. I don't need anyone.
Wonderful.
I feel really terrible about all this. Really terrible. Mr. Ryder, I hope you'll accept my apology for hitting you. I haven't exactly been myself lately, and I know that's no excuse.
No real harm done. Right, Nick?
Right. No real harm done. That's what they always say when I clear up one of these computer foul ups. I got a collection agency that came after me and harassed me for bills that weren't even mine. No real harm done, Mr. Harrison.
Councilman, exactly why do you think the police are out to get you?
Because I'm their biggest enemy on the city council, because I believe their gung-ho combat style of police work is wrong.
Well, do you have any proof that it's the police?
Well, not at first. It started so small. You know, rumors about me I couldn't trace, credit cards going bad, and then they decided to play rough. One night they stopped me for a broken taillight, and the police discovered outstanding warrants for my arrest in Idaho. I've never even been to Idaho. Oh, somebody plays this game real well. Read this. It came yesterday.
It's from the IRS. He's being prosecuted for tax evasion.
Look, I'll show you my tax returns if you want. I don't owe him a dime, never have.
No, it's all right.
Please, if there's anything you fellas can do to help me, please, they're ruining my life.
All right, Councilman. But we're going to have to count on your complete cooperation.
Yeah, of course. Anything you say.
That means we're all going to have to work together on this. You understand?
Agreed. Agreed. No more booze.
Okay.
This is alarming, guys. This is very, very alarming.
What'd you find out, right?
Well, Ed Harrison's bank is using the Paxton 5000 computer system as its master computer. The Paxton 5000.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Murray.
Well, no wonder somebody could tamper with Harrison's mortgage payments, Nick. I mean,
Well, yeah, Paxton 5000.
All right, very funny, guys. So the Paxton 5000 is not exactly a well-known system, but it is extremely good equipment, guys. That's not what's bothering me, though.
what is bothering you, Murray?
Well, there can't be more than 50 experts on the system in the entire country.
Well, so that's good for us, right? We run down 50 guys and we nail a man.
I wish it were that easy, Nick. I mean, the bank is using the Paxton 5000 system, but the police computer used to give Harrison those phony Idaho warrants is an ERB-3.
Oh.
Whoever my adversary is, he must be extremely talented to be versed in both systems.
Yeah, but Murray, you know more than this guy does, right? I mean, it's only a matter of time till you track him down, right?
Cody, banking programs keep extremely sophisticated and accurate records of every transaction. Now, I have been sitting here for hours trying to figure out how Ed Harrison's bank accounts were tampered with. Now, that should be easy for me. And yet, I have been blocked at every turn. It's almost as if he's watching my every move.
Murray, I saw the guy's got a good backhand. Big deal. How long can he keep it up? Everybody knows that you're the best there is in computers.
Oh, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, but I don't feel much like an expert right now. I mean, here I am in the master banking computer, and I cannot figure out why I keep crashing over and over again. I mean, is it possible? I'm overmatched?
Guys? I don't mean to be rude, but I think I need some time alone.
Yeah, sure, Murray. Whatever you want. It's okay. You just tell us what you need. You got it.
Okay.
Seen him so blown out by a computer problem before.
Don't worry, listen, he's gonna be okay. Just gotta give him a little time to dance on the keyboard for a while. He'll be all right.
All right, this is the one.
Something we can do for you guys?
Hey, this is my boat. What are you doing?
Are you Cody Allen, owner of this boat?
I am.
Please step down.
What for? What is this guy doing?
We got orders to put this tub in dry dock.
What are you talking about? This is my boat. It's not a tub.
It's all right here. Eviction from Pier 56 for non-payment of rental fees and a banknote you took on the boat. Overdue.
You don't owe anybody any money. This is a complete lie.
Either you pay up immediately or you vacate the premises. Now.
Officer, I don't think you understand. We do not owe anybody.
Wait. This work order was printed by a computer.
Murray!
Murray Bozinski. You're working on the Harrison matter with a couple of private detectives named Cody Allen and Nick Ryder.
Brzezinski's been talking to the media quite a bit. How much does he really know?
Well, he seems to know all the conventional methods for tracing our work. Very good. I think I've got him blocked.
I don't like it. Brzezinski get me in trouble. Maybe we should take care of him just for insurance.
Well, we may not need to do anything. I've taken some steps to discourage him from pursuing the case. It's in your report.
Let's get a complete dossier on Brzezinski and his partners for the next session. I want medical, financial, personal records on each one of them. And let's speed up that thing with Ed Harrison.
It's already taken care of. After tonight, Harrison's political career is finished. We can cross him off our list.
Where do you think of that, huh?
Stop waving that cigar around. You're driving me crazy.
Oh, what's the matter? Don't like cigars? Woman named Bob, and they don't like cigars?
How many times do I gotta tell you? My name isn't Bob. It's Bobby, like Roberta. Bobby.
Well, anything you say, Bob.
I say we need a new drink.
Well, I'm sticking with a club soda, but there's some scotch and waters waiting for you.
I thought you said you were on the wagon.
Oh, I am. All these are for you.
That's planning ahead.
Well, I hope you like what I'm planning.
You're a fun guy.
Is this one still breathing?
Murray, you want to get that? Murray? Murray, you all right?
It looks like somebody lobbed a grenade in here last night.
I'm sorry, guys. I must have...
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hi, Lieutenant. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Ed Harrison got drunk last night, passed out behind the wheel. He killed a pedestrian.
I can't believe this is happening. I mean, vehicular manslaughter.
It kind of puts a damper on your enthusiasm for the guy, doesn't it?
Sure does. Murray, how'd you do with the computer last night?
Well, not very well. I mean, I found out just how formidable my opponent really is. You know, it's almost as if I'm in some sort of computer chess game with him, you know? I mean, every time I make a move, he gets on his computer and makes a move to counterblock me. And if I can't have free access to the data banks that he's been tampering with, I don't know how in the world I'm ever going to identify him. Now he's even making brazen attacks against us.
I know, Murray, but you cleared up that whole thing about the Riptide going to dry dock. That was great the way you blocked that guy's plan.
Yeah,
Terrific.
look, only Murray Basinski could have pulled that one off, okay?
Thank you, but, reversing eviction notices is elementary compared with keeping our savings accounts intact.
What? Our savings account? What are you talking about? Wait a minute, Murray. Is that guy attacking our savings account?
Calm down. He tried, but I think I blocked him.
You think?
I blocked him, okay?
Good.
And I also think I've come up with a plan, but listen, this is my last ace in the hole, guys. Now listen to this. Security systems on computers are programmed in, but the one thing that's not protected is the phone lines going in and out, right? Now, if I could just get into those phone lines in the bank, well, I think I might be able to trace him.
Well, you want to break into a bank? What, are you crazy? Murray, they throw people in jail for breaking into banks.
Look, I have run out of options.
Well, we may not have to worry about it, you guys, depending on what happens with this drunk driving rap.
I didn't do it. Look, you guys have to believe me. I didn't kill anyone. I couldn't.
Well, the evidence certainly seems to be overwhelming, Councilman.
I was completely dry last night.
Councilman, the lab report shows your blood alcohol at 0.30%.
Well, the police lab report says that, and that's a lie. All I had last night to drink was club soda. Ask the bartender if you want. Ask the woman I was talking to.
All right, look. Why don't you tell us what happened?
I was sitting at the bar talking to this woman, Bobby something, and I started to feel dizzy, and I woke up in here.
Listen, if you weren't planning to drink last night, why did you go to a bar?
I don't know. You spend time in a place and you get used to being there, you know?
Excuse me, is there something wrong with your arm? You keep rubbing it.
I have a welt there. It's making me crazy. May have happened in the accident.
Would you mind if I took a look at it? Would you mind?
No.
This is a needle mark.
A needle mark?
You think that answers the blood alcohol question?
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
Someone could have injected him with alcohol, and it would have shown up as a false lab report in order to frame you.
Oh, my God.
You might have been given some kind of a drug last night at the bar. That would explain why you felt dizzy.
I'll bet your lady friend Bobby knows something about it, too.
Well, you can find her, can't you? I mean, you fellas are supposed to be good at that, right? Huh? Maybe she could clear my name.
Well, we'll certainly do our best, Councilman. But, finding this woman is not our only chance. Because Nick, Cody, and I are about to implement a sophisticated computer technique that may reveal the identity of the man behind this entire case. Isn't that right, guys?
Ooh,
Yeah,
right.
That's what we're going to do, Councilman, so you don't have to worry about it.
all.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Will you stop complaining? What if one of these people around here reads lips or something?
Cody, can you... Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
How you doing?
Hi.
Do we know each other?
I'd say probably not. Dave here is new to the LA area. He's new. We are all new.
No.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You didn't go to Prospect High School? Class of 68?
Dave didn't go to high school. In this country. See, Dave's an Army brat. Army brats, they really don't have a hometown.
Wander.
Yeah.
Travel around. I'm a citizen of the world.
Sure is weird, isn't it? I mean, how you see somebody and you feel like you've seen them before.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
It is weird.
I feel weird when that happens to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to bother you.
No,
That's
no,
okay. Don't worry about it. No problem.
Great to
No
see you.
problem. Bye-bye, Nick.
Nice talking to you. Bye-bye. I told you, Murray, it was a bad mistake to do all those TV interviews. You never told me that.
Come on.
No, just quiet. I'm closing in right now. Let's try it. One last shot. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, great. Bingo. Here it is. This is it. This is the very line. This is the very line that my adversary is using. Can you believe that? Okay. This is the moment of truth. Two men, two computers going at it, mano a mano. Now, the only thing that remains to do is to wait for our adversary to get into this computer, and then we trace the phone line.
You know what I say? I say we go find ourselves a woman.
What's your pleasure, gentlemen?
Well, actually, we're looking for a woman.
Yeah, we all.
Well, you come to the right place. You stick around, probably after a while, you maybe find what you...
No, what my friend means is we're looking for a particular woman named Bobby.
Yeah, she's in her late 30s, about 5'10", real good-looking, great figure.
Yeah, I know Bobby. She comes in here all the time. She's a regular here. Good news travels fast, huh?
Yeah.
It does? What news is that?
Later, Murray.
A friend of ours suggested that we look her up. Have you seen her around here lately?
Yeah, she comes in about every night. Probably if you come back happy hour, maybe about 7 o'clock. She'll probably be sitting right there.
Great. Thanks for the tip. We'll try and be here by 7.
Thank you. Well, if I was you, I wouldn't get here much later than that, because, you know, Bobby, she only buys the first drink, if you know what I mean. Yes, sir. Can I have it? Here.
Yeah, wait a minute, guys. I'm confused about something. He said that she only bought the first drink. Does that mean that she steals drinks the rest of the night? That's pathetic. I mean, does she go behind the bar?
What he meant was, look,
grab
I'll
other
explain it.
customers' drinks?
Nice guys, huh?
Seem to be.
You know what? I can't wait to check the computer printouts. I'm hoping that the trap we set at the bank is producing some results.
I hope so, Murray. It feels like we're not making much progress.
Oh.
Huh?
Nobody won't.
What?
Where the hell's my car?
Your car?
Yeah, I parked the car right here.
Maybe you parked it around the corner.
No, I didn't park it around the corner. Somebody stole my car, man. Somebody lifted my damn car. Look. Hey, come here. Hey, you! My car, man.
Come on.
Hey, wait a minute! This is my car! You're towing my car! Are you crazy?
You again, eh? You and your pals got a real thing about flaking out on your bills, I guess.
What do you mean, flaking out on my bills? Bounce checks? Are you serious? I never bounced a check in my life.
Look, Mac, just bring the cars in. You take it up with my boss.
Now, wait a minute. Hey, you know what a tow can do to a transmission?
You know what a lead pipe can do to a guy's brains?
Okay, all right. Relax.
What, you crazy?
Took my car. I can't believe he's taking my car. Look, he's taking the car.
Well, don't you see? I mean, it's happening. We're being victimized, just like Ed Harris.
All right. I want this guy. This guy messes with my car. He messes with
Come on, Nick. Just take it easy. Take it easy. We'll get your car back. Let's go back to the boat, see if the computer traced anything through the back.
Murray, there's nothing but numbers here. Thousands and thousands of numbers.
Nick, everything a computer does is in numbers. Here, look at this page. Search this page. Huh? You see, these printouts will tell us every phone transaction the bank has made since we installed our relay.
Wait a minute, Murray, what are we looking for?
Our phone numbers.
Huh?
Our phone numbers.
Our phone numbers?
Yes, our phone numbers. You see, I instructed the robots to call the bank computers every 20 minutes. Now, if my adversary is trying to block these calls, then his phone number would show up right after ours, you see?
There you go. Hang on. You got it? I got it right here. There it is. See it?
Oh, that's correct. He may be good, but he's not that good. We're closing in on him. Now, all we have to do is check phone company records and get an address. And we got him.
I'll get the guns.
I hate it when he gets in these moods.
Nick.
Here they are,
Do we have the right address?
Dr. Basinski, we've just obtained evidence that Ed Harrison was set up and that you're responsible. Do you have a comment?
That's interesting. That's probably just a big misunderstanding, you see. I could explain that. The three of us, Pammy, we're private detectives, you see. We're trying to help him.
We have videotape on a hidden security camera showing you breaking into the computer at King Harbor First National Bank.
Oh, you have the tape. You have a video of us in the bank. I could explain that.
And a verified
We're about to eat it.
printout
Yep.
showing access violations that you made into his account all
Wherever
over the
did you
city.
get those? Wherever did you get those?
Give you 3 guesses, Murray.
A confidential source, Doctor. He traced you by phone lines to your computer.
He what?
Do you know that the police have issued a warrant for your arrest?
Police have issued warrants for my... The police have issued warrants for my,
I think Quinlan is watching this on TV right now.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah. Bye. Excuse me. We've got to go now.
Why did you
set him up?
Listen, guys. What? Are you sure this disguise is going to work? I mean, I feel like everybody in this place is staring at me.
You look fine, Murray, okay? You look fine.
Well, did I use enough tan, do you think?
Yeah, Murray, you look terrific. Really, just take your hat off. No, but just keep your hat on. You look fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. How can I not worry about it?
I mean, after that encounter this afternoon with the news media, I feel like a wanted felon.
Murray, you are wanted. The cops put out an APB on all three of us.
Listen, you guys, I would really love not to go to prison, okay?
I can't believe my adversary used my phone tracing techniques to set me up. I mean, the man got me on my own stuff.
Like you said, Murray, the guy's good.
Hey, that's gotta be our friend Bobby heading to the bar right there.
Keep your fingers crossed. Let's go.
This is never gonna work.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, how are you? Are these seats taken?
They are now. My name is Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. Nick Riley. Very nice to meet you.
I'm Cody Allen.
Howdy.
This is our friend Murray.
Murray.
Guy. My friends call me Guy. Guy Murray.
Guy Murray. I like it.
Can we buy you a drink?
You can do anything you want.
First one's on the house, guys.
Hey, does he know you guys or something? I don't think I've ever seen you in here before.
Well, actually, senorita, we were in here for the first time this afternoon.
Ah.
A friend of ours suggested we look you up, Bobby.
Really?
His name is Ed Harrison. He told us a lot about you.
Ed. I don't think I know a guy named Ed.
Oh, sure you do, Chica.
Bobby.
Bobby?
Thank you, Guy. We were thinking maybe you could tell us a few things about your evening.
Last night, I was at home last night. As a matter of fact, it's getting real late.
Oh, come on now, Bobby. You guys talked for a long time, remember? First guy in history to pass out on club soda.
Yeah, after that, he supposedly ran over somebody in the street. It's been all over the TV, Bobby.
Not so fast, son! You guys all right?
He tried to kill me.
Lady, you don't talk to us about Ed Harrison. I may just take a run at you myself.
What in the hell do you guys think you're doing? I ask you to check into this Harrison thing quietly. What do? You make a TV special out of it.
Come on, Lieutenant, listen to us, will you?
The guy is going to TV out on you.
Listen, you gonna let us talk here or what?
Oh, Ryder, please. Talk to me, please. I can't wait to hear.
Okay, look, we think we found a guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he's a policeman.
You sure this bimbo wasn't involved in this?
I doubt it. He told Bobby he was an undercover vice cop on investigation. He also gave her $100 to sweet-talk Harrison and drug him.
He just volunteered his badge number like that. That's a little on the dumb side, now, don't you think?
No, he didn't volunteer it. She happened to see it when he got his wallet out to pay her. The number was 72946.
You remember the number because that's your birthday. I'm not kidding. July 29th, 1946. Well, that's what she said. Come on, let's check it out.
There's no such animal, gentlemen. We don't have a badge in our department by that number. That's so much for barflies and birthdays.
Bobby must have been running us around. Could have been a counterfeit, I guess.
It all fits the pattern too closely to have been a mistake.
What the hell are you mumbling about, Brzezinski?
Well, my adversary is quite adept at defeating data memory banks, right? He's done it all over the country.
Murray, are you saying that he covered his tracks by wiping out his personnel records?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, great. Well, what are we supposed to do now?
Listen, how long do you keep your backup tapes?
Usually about a month.
Well, would you mind putting up your oldest reel for me?
Sure, go ahead.
Murray, is there something you can do about this?
What are you talking about, backup tapes? What do you mean?
Well, listen, in large systems like this, it's standard procedure to store duplicate records of all data every day, you know, as protection.
You mean protection so that somebody wouldn't erase something important?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. And I think that it's unlikely that my adversary would have been able to sabotage the entire backup tape library. So I'm hoping that... Wait a minute. Here it comes. This could be it, guys. Gentlemen, meet my adversary, Howard McBride.
Look at the file that just came up here, Murray. No wonder he wanted it erased. Look at this. Official reprimands, demotions, several suspensions.
One of your veteran who was run off the force for procedural excesses.
According to this, McBride is a real swell cop, Lieutenant.
Was a cop, Alan. We run jokes like this off the department every day. Guys that think a uniform and a gun can be used to push people around.
No, you're wrong, Lieutenant. You don't run people like this out every day. He earned 2 advanced degrees in computer science while he was in the department. Look, here's his forwarding address, but we better get on it. If McBride is as good as he has been, I think he's monitoring these computers. And he knows that this whole case is about to fall down.
Let's go. We'll meet you there, Lieutenant.
Oh, Alan, wait a minute. Look, you, 3 guys sent this guy out. I think it's only right that he belongs to you. Well, what's wrong? Don't you think Lieutenant Ted Quinlan knows anything about professional courtesy?
My baby. Oh, my, how you doing, Bob? My baby. Oh, my baby. How you doing? I got a pizza here, 1703. All right. Oh, my baby.
Okay, let's go. And I still say that turning the media on Basinski will be enough to shut down the entire investigation.
Why was he searching the police databanks for your name?
Because he's good. But I removed my name from the records. There's no way he can even find me.
And I still don't like having two private detectives out there snooping around. And we've worked too long to build up this organization, and we've got too much work to do to risk interference.
But it's time for a vote to eliminate Murray Basinski and his partners permanently.
Consider it done. They're dead.
Oh, any nominations for our next political target?
Well, I would like to discuss the lieutenant governor.
Good idea.
His most recent speeches have shown that he's getting more and more lenient with criminals.
Excuse me.
Baby, baby. Yes? Yeah, I got a pizza here for me, bride.
We didn't order anything.
Look, pal, I don't cook it, all right? I just deliver it. Look, you want to open up the door? This thing's burning my hands over here, right?
I got an itchy finger and a hair trigger, amigos.
Nice work, Murray.
McBride, we meet at last.
Come on, get up, Murray. Keep covered. Nick, I'll get the elevator. I got the stairs.
Murray, all right?
Yeah, he's holding a whole bunch of them up there. Let's get him out of here.
Hey, wait, don't worry. You're the guy that told my car away? Well, what if I am? It cost me $150 to get the car out. You're the guy that did that? Yeah, thought so.
And now with a report on this fast-breaking story, in studio is Channel 6 investigative reporter Pamela Owen. Pamela?
Thank you, Chuck. Good evening. Tonight's exclusive, a vigilante ring crushed. The Ed Harrison story has taken a dramatic turn tonight with the arrest of several leading business and law enforcement officials.
Wait a minute, when are they going to mention us?
Shh, come on, Pop.
The group, calling itself the Committee, was using government and banking information about certain politicians to disrupt their lives and careers. The recent misfortunes of Councilman Harrison are said to be only the tip of the iceberg. The arrests are credited to the work of 3 local private detectives, Cody Allen, Nick Ryder, and Dr. Murray Basinski.
How come they mention your name first?
You got me? I don't know.
Would you guys please discuss this later? The good part is coming up.
Basinski, who heads up the Riptide Detective Agency, led the investigation by using computer techniques to crack the committee's computer crimes.
Wait, Murray, what is that, the investigation?
I didn't tell her that. No, I didn't tell her that.
Oh, come on, you did.
I did.
Still unresolved, however, is the fate of King Harbor Police Lieutenant Theodore Quinlan, who has received an official reprimand for hiring the private detectives rather than using department personnel.
Oh.
Confidential sources inside
He's
the
gonna love
King
hearing
Harbor
that
Police
broadcast in the
Department
world. Well, he knew what he was getting into when he brought us in. We saw the case, and he looks like a jerk, right?
Yeah, but Pamela didn't have to rub it in. I mean, we were just getting friendly with the lieutenant.
is sure to come.